pretty early on, especially now that DP doesn't rely, and get some charges into the Urn of Shadows. It just means that you're always having to consider this, especially considering it's the siege creep wave as well.
Got it. There we go. Great rotation. The double support's trying to secure the power rune for Sabas. Sabas is going to start to rotate down. I don't think the Ember's going to be enough of a deterrent. He's going to go for the Zeus instead. Looking to push away Analog away from the Earthshaker. He gets... Oh, nice no deny. Way. He got the deny. Oh, beautifully done from Analog.
Gardic as well. They're still chasing. Nightmare in 3.
They could turn it around. Weaver's nearby. He gets the double bugs as well from Draken. Oh, that is beautiful. He'll need a way to get rid of the Nightmare, but it doesn't even last long enough. So they'll split the targets. Sabas is going to go for Thelo Core. Meanwhile, Draken can easily chase down the Bane as well. Surely not another deny. It can't happen. Is he going to go for it?
I mean, he really needed those own charges as well. Gives Lumiere a little bit of time down bot on his own, but necessary. Oh, Thelo Core. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Looks like they'll be able to land this one. They got the Urn onto him.
Oh, they might get a return kill though. Lumiere playing around with the Earthshaker replicate. Is off to a fine start. Expect out of Hokori with this first Exo. I'll hold that thought as Cat-U is chased down. Doesn't dive into the tree, so they will still be able to chase him up towards the north of the forest there. And there we go. All right, well, that kind of answers my question.
You're just forced to do it on yourself without any help from creeps. See, as soon as he's back alive, that's exactly what he does. When you go up into the trees, this should be another death, unless he's got silence. Well, that's a quick double death.
That's Harley. Bottom lane, they're making an attempt on Lumiere. The Spirit Vessel is what they're requiring to finally try and put some pressure onto the Morphling. A TP out, but Slardin's nearby to stop that in its tracks. That's well, maybe buying some time. One more ticket's not enough. But the Remnant, look at that. Sabas is on the prowl. Who'll get the vision, and there's the slide. Let's secure the kill. And meanwhile, Draken, hang on, this is even deeper. Inside a T3 tower. A time lapse gets the health back, not too far away, but no one is home.
The further stacks.
Bottom lane, Weaver might be in trouble if the snowball's fast enough. Oh, they still got the stun. He got at least a bunch of health back, but the Thunder God's Wrath will close. Tally on the creep wave. Meanwhile, off to the left side, Thelo Core, a solo battle trance from Katara. They'll be able to kite him still. The more important target's going to be Vitali. They want to commit, they probably need the Echo Slam for the damage. Although there's no TP potential, so they can take as long as they want to secure the kill. And Slardin will finally...
Might have dropped down some kind of observer ward next to the cliff there.
By the triangle, Gardic. I see the Bane for the moment.
This is a full fight.
Will jump in. They gotta be cautious though how long they stick around, because the rest of Radiant instantly swinging over to the high ground. They'll kill off the Weather. Earthshaker's gone as well before the fight really continues to break out. It's great move from Hokori. As soon as they see...
Part of this game. Just be a little bit careful though. He's full Agimorph right now.
Mid lane? Oh no! Slardin's gonna be in with the Echo Slam, but the chain controls are gonna be enough. Lumiere pops a Manta and he's out. And meanwhile, Radiant, they can go back in now. The Core doesn't have to follow up. The Supernova will force Hokori back from being able to jump the weak Sabas. And he will still tick out nonetheless, though, as Draken finds a Tusk on the retreat.
What?
Sabas will probably have to use some Remnants to catch up. Draken's almost solo killing him as well. Honestly, this is just going to prove it how much damage this Weaver can really pump out with multiple vessel charges.
They have taken mid in the meantime, though. Okay. It's not a team fight, but they still take the mid tower, so it's not like they got nothing
as well. So this is not going to be an easy fight.
Pretty far out.
They're going to see him alone for the moment. The Zeus Analog. What are you doing
Way too
brother?
Far. I mean, it's space. They got the Roche, but probably don't want to give up your...
You can't fight now, though. Exo's it's soon to expire. They're going to drop the Supernova. Thelo Core will snowball to the left side. Gardic's going to escape down to the south as well, but they can pursue on for these easy stragglers. So Tempest, yes, you lose the Aegis, but I don't think it matters. You'll take a tier 1 mid. You've now got...
Pretty huge, right? Opens up the map. Much more places for you to farm with this Battle Fury. It just means that even though Lumiere had such a great start to the game,
mid lane?
Catch out here. Any dust? Any revealers? Yep, Sentry's there.
Any revealers? Slardin. Link up in 3. Lumiere, I think, got a glimpse of him entering the escape. He's going to go forward, though. How
could we forget?
How could we forget? What a beautiful thing of Dota it is. Meanwhile, Cat-U dive down, but back by the secret shop. Lumiere secures the kill, and Cat-U will not escape. I was going to say, dude, that pump.
Get the little bit of information first from the illusion, yeah.
Do they jump Vitali? It's not an easy kill. They get the fissure before the BKB. They're going to try and bring down the Death Prophet. They need to wait to hold them inside the Supernova, but they're going to be able to kite this for the moment from Hokori. They're doing an incredible job to avoid the fight, and now they can go back in. But the Echo Slardin! Not again! Turns it around. The fissure finds a Zeus as well, and all of a sudden, the Earth Shake-Up gives them a sign of life throughout the team fight. And now they're on the prowl for Lumiere as well. They might not be able to catch up. Slardin's continuing to chase Blink into the fissure, but a waveform is there as Lumiere is out to the triangle, but
a true impactful supernova. Lumiere's pushing top. They know that there's no Echo Slam, so he's
10 seconds on Aegis. 10 seconds on Aegis. Lumiere just gets out, but the Phoenix is a big kill. He's got a buyback. They do not have the outpost control. That'll be it. Just a pick off.
Oh, actually,
they've been 10. They're going to see Vitali. They got the ward on the high ground. Draken will pop this as well, getting more information. But the Troll's going to move into the middle. Theolacor's going to be able to hold it back for the moment. Kotaro has got an opportunity to pop to BKB along with the battle chance, but they won't be able to deal with the Morphling for the moment. But the Supernova inside the middle, they need a wait to be able to kill the egg.
He's running through the BKB.
Lumiere, he doesn't get any attacks off, and he'll be penalized as Tempest find another. They'll try and catch up the Gardic, but a Bane will just escape. A nice TP out from himself.
His spell immunity is so significant. Look no further. This was it. He was out of there if he just was able to pop the BKB and run like you could a few weeks ago.
Bane chains into fissure. Theolacor, I don't think the punch is going to be enough to protect him. Vitali's going to charge in a... Maybe get the Phoenix as well. Cat, you dive away. The Phoenix lives. And now Death Prophet might be
Sebastian's just killing him. Solo.
Oh, no, Sebas.
Onto the Tusk. Don't know how it exactly works with the Ogre Seal.
They're going to start on Vitali. It's a lot of damage onto the Death Prophet early. Vitali will pop the BKB. They're going to drag him into the middle with the Snowball as well. Supernova, and now they've got firm control of the team fight. They're going to try and kite themselves to the north, but it just doesn't matter. The buyback is there. Maybe they can rejoin knowing that the Supernova's on cooldown. It's going to be all up to Lumiere to turn it. It's going to waveform up to the high gun. Targeting down Slard at the moment. And look at the damage with the enchant totem. And now we'll go toe-to-toe. In fact, he doesn't want to take the duel versus Kotaro. He wants the easy kills into Draken instead. It's a good fight, man.
The power of the Morph Shaker, dude. Feels very, very strong, and now you've got waveform attacks targets as well. He's building up into the Skadi, which I don't hate, you know, just a little additional way to be able to lock down onto heroes when they're trying to escape. The Weaver, of course, from the Shikuchi, Ember Spirit, slower retreat from the Fire Remnants, even just Troll, cutting around these team fights quite well. Did they see that, Korean? No, not quite.
Sebas on the high gun, Smoke's gonna pop. A blink up, but Theolocore doesn't find the target. They're still going to waveform forward. A lot of damage onto the Weaver. Meanwhile, to the right side, the Nimbus stops Slardin from being able to jump into the middle, but it doesn't matter. They've got it on top of the Morphling and no hesitation, dropping the Supernova the respawn, but Lumiere turns with the BKB, but he doesn't have the right clicks. You got to get out of Hokori. You can't stick around, but they're on pursuit. As Tempest, Atos there, straight onto the Zeus they go. The fissure follow-up is enough, and Hokori will not escape. One by one, they get chased down. A waveform to the south, and he will...
Enfeeble into Fiend's grip.
Oh, they know exactly where he is. Exactly where they are. Lumiere goes for the TP, but Slardin stops it in and tracks instantly. And the tip is there for good measure.
Oh, still so close.
Oh, that's so scary. Double Remnant. Where can I position?
Slowly burning you as well, so it stops Blink Daggers coming through from Theolacor. So move this way away, more towards the right-hand side. They really don't want to use this buyback. Might be forced to still, though.
I mean, they could, whenever they want, they could just fissure jump and Ember in, and they're going to do just that. There's Sebas onto the Zeus. There's nothing they can do. Theolacor, no hope of a snowball, no hope of a punch. They're holding their buybacks. Morph is up in a couple of seconds, but it looks like it's going to be too long. Tempest, they're going to get out. Katara retreating through the mid lane. Weaver's out to the north as well, and they pillage everything from Hokori.
If they're able to somehow steal it away.
Jump, Theluko gets a vision, they see the Earthshaker. That's not a bad start. That is not a bad start. They get the replicate as well. Are they going to commit for this?
Do you have to? I mean, tier 4s are getting hit, man. Someone needs to deal with the base, and I think they might just be waiting for someone to move back, and then they go and contest the Roshan.
You could just drop Supernova and force him to either commit for Roche or the egg. As the buyback coming out, he's going to dive in. Roche is about a third health for the moment.
Morphling, again, just trying to find that backline pickoff. Slider's positioning is really important.
Katara's got the
behind
DD.
everyone.
Oh no. Roche is falling, guys. You need vision. You need somewhere to do it. Lumiere! They get the Aegis. They get the Feed Scoop as well. But he's going to waveform out. They don't want to take the fight. Lumiere, he's going to be okay for the moment. The Supernova once again being a deterrent. And now Sabas is just going to work. The backline never stood a chance against the Ember. The Zeus is gone. The Morphling, the sole survivor in the team fight. And he too will be killed off with no remorse as
Ancient's
Tempest
dying, brothers.
find a team wipe. The throne, it will be protected for Lumiere, but it will not matter. Tempest can walk it down and close out game one.
Great steal coming through. Even got the refresher shard. Might be forced to pop it for this last-ditch attempt, excuse me. They're going to go the safe route. It takes another 5 seconds just to be able to get the mega creeps, and here we go, closing in 1v5. He's trying to find the Earthshaker. That is the only source of damage yet to come through. One more glyph remaining. Maybe he kills the Phoenix. Maybe. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, no. Hate to see it. Hokori dropping game one. What an incredible start to our second series. And what else were we expecting between these two teams? A little bit of team fight as well. Can help deal with the Supernova. Nothing.
Tempest just taking a lot of the early momentum away.
Which Doctor might die down bottom. Draken and Slarden finding first blood.
Tries to stop the pull. No, thank you, says Draken. Although, bot lane.
Should be able to get the kill into the Witch Doctor. Nicely done. Fissure from Slarden. Draken wraps around. Very good job to be able to stall that one out. They should have the creeps now to get just out of the tower range. Did see Theluko was up to his shenanigans. Did a really good job to...
Super early on. It almost feels like you need the Witch Doctor or the Juggernaut to be up there to secure that kill and holding top lane.
Yeah, Katara falling low. Vitalia being able to play with the Spirit Siphon, the Cogs locking them into place. A big kill for them to be able to find. They've got the catapult now as well, but still, unfortunately, with the changes to the experience. Bottom lane, though, will turn towards there as Lumi is in trouble. The Blade Fury's already been used, and the poison is starting to stack up. 3 poison to the poison attack.
And they gave Slarden the kill. They made sure that he was the one that got the healing ward as well. They're giving him too good of a game, man. They're doing it again. This Slarden Earthshaker.
Mid lane, Sabas might be in a bit of trouble. He's already used it to simulate. So Analog recognizing he can just drop the boat without worrying about the Void Spirit being able to dodge it. Not enough damage though at the moment with that extra Tidebringer usage, but it does bring the Void Spirit down to a health pool where I don't know if he can defend the tower. Although the wraparound, they're going to fight. No way, Sabas jumps in with Slarden and a Cat nearby, and he gets another Astral Scepter to the higher ground. Oh, beautifully done, Tempest. They not only defend the tower, but they get two. More for Hokori bottom. They know that Sabas is bottom, so Vitali's going to follow the movement of the Void Spirit, but instead they go for the easy kill in Draken. Level 7 Viper, so a lot of
towards the Omni specifically, because I'm not sure how he compares to... Oh,
let's see if they're going to be able to blow him up. It looks like they will. Fissure into Sabas's combo. Nicely
done. Just
done.
know each other so well, man. Slarden, Sabas, the Equatorian bros.
So though, Vitali has this backup if a fight does break out.
Do you think he wants to drop it though?
You need more. You need way more members if you're going to take this team fight. And now with the Supernova, they're going to be too late. Tempest are probably going to win the team fight before the rotations come out. They get the first kill, and they're going to turn to the right side instead. It's a Fissure connecting onto 2. Analog will land the boat, but
is anyone going to die?
It doesn't even do much damage at the moment. Even Katara is going to move down as well as Hokori. They don't bring enough numbers to protect the tier 1 tower, and they will all be killed off inside the tree line as Tempest only lose Slarden and Sabas It doesn't matter what hero you give him, it looks like any spirit he will perform well on.
Oh, for sure. They were so close to nearly going deathless, that fight. Oh.
No, I was... Analog picked up a double damage rune. Supernova's out. Are they going to try and turn to kill off the egg? They might have the numbers to get rid of it, and they do. Fissure too late from Slardin to protect it. They'll still get the return kill to Analog, but the fissure means that Vitali can't run into the middle. Sabaz will attempt to TP out the Melodic, shouldn't tick him down, so Vitali's going to try and chase Draken down instead. Hookshot to the ready if the clockwork can close the distance, but he won't be able to do so. Drak under the tier 2 tower will be okay, and meanwhile top lane, Kataro finds a solo kill onto Lumiere.
They're still wanting to go though, Theolocourt just with the single kill for himself. It's a lot of valuable... Oh no, Kataro's here. The big bad Terrorblade just wants you to let him in. To do it, he's tempted.
Meanwhile mid lane though, they're onto Draken. So they get the hook shot thanks to the vision on the higher ground, so they're going to see exactly where the Viper's positioning. A quick and easy kill, but they're going to be cautious how long they stick around because Sabas is in. And they're wrapping around from Kataro as well. So if anyone doesn't get out fast enough, they will be able to block them in.
It's a 1-for-1 and it frees up space for Lumiere. And running at them, then you might get Fissure blocked.
Stop chasing the illusion. No, Lumiere, not like this. Blade Fury's on cooldown and Slardin just jumps in with the Echo. Supernova as well. Why not use every single ultimate you need to get rid of the Jug? And now you can go back and...
bunch of extra damage, plus 40, just to be able to annihilate this Roshan. There's no way you're buying back on a Juggernaut to be able to contest this. Lumiere, it's going to need to be like some next level play.
Slardin, what are you... This guy's crazy, man.
His job is just take care of the clockwork.
To the right side. It's going to be a hell of a boat clipping onto multiple heroes as Vitali charges into the middle. And they need to cut the Terrorblade though, but the Fissure on point will make sure the DP can't escape to the left, and Dragon still lives. They couldn't even finish off the Viper.
Go for it. Do they go for the torrent play? Again, they're just putting the right people in line. They realize how important this Roche is. Who cares if you lose a support or two? It's not going to matter. And Slardin just gets away from that X-Mark play as well.
Lumiere is blocked for the Fissure.
No.
Astral Step will tick in. This is not the game that he would hope to remember on the carry from Hokori. Look at the tip from Sabas. He's like, oh, the Fissure did it all for us.
Onto a few people as this Death Prophet, right? You get into the perfect position.
They're under a ward.
They are indeed. It's just Gardic, though. Oh, no. Not like this. To use it for damage, you could use it defensively. You've still got Skadi. Oh, poor Gardic, man. This is something that witch doctors aren't so good at.
Surviving?
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, you see
surviving and pushing out lanes.
Alright. Do we get the Ag Scepter on the Viper? Come on.
I hope we do, but I feel like they want to get to TI, so maybe not.
Oh, so they're not going to move around a little bit?
Nah. Maybe once they call the GG, then you sell the items and you get the celebratory nosedive.
If I push that forward, look how fast I connect. Oh my lord.
9, 0, and 7 on Sabas.
He hasn't died this series.
Nope, not at all. Better check his pubs, see if he's got the same sort of record.
What inside the base, gonna see Theolocourt getting set up to jump. To kill it off pretty fast. The poke from afar, Slardin into Sabas' jump. It's not like they have to heavily commit. Like a fissure into a couple of abilities in the Void Spirit, and then he can get out if required. And now they can just go to Analog instead. Again, ban the Earthshaker. Get rid of Slardin's Earthshaker. My guy is doing way too much with this hero.
Yeah, it is kind of ridiculous. This time around, well, they don't have the fervor from the Troll Warlord, but they still feel like it's enough to just hammer through these towers, even from the low ground. Range racks minimum is going to be claimed. No Aegis to play around anymore, but just the Chrysalis. Kataro is doing so much damage, a full level ahead of the Juggernaut.
They're onto the Juggernaut mid lane.
Oh,
no, Jug, not like this. And they popped Exo as well, and they didn't chase
they missed
anyone
the hook shot
down.
They missed the hook shot. They went for the all-in play. They went for the wraparound. And what can you do now? You just have to kind of sit back and pray that, for whatever reason, Tempest don't want to continue pushing on one if that's the case.
Okay. Hook in. Phoenix is a pretty big kill if they can find it. But a dive away and now to the left side. They're going to Astral step on forward. Earthshaker was killed to start the fight. That's a really good Omni Slash target from Lumiere. But now with a Supernova dropped in the middle, Hokori just need to retreat. They don't have an answer to the egg, and, well, they'll even catch up to the Conqueror as well. But Vitaly, oh no, he feels like he can maybe be the X Factor to turn it around, but the Exo is not enough. He doesn't see a window to charge in.
Well, Tempest do. They see a window, and it is firmly on that top lane of Rax. Bottom lane, pretty healthily pushed in. There's not going to be any backdoor, even though Theolacor did his best to try and push it out. Oh, what can you do? You're seeing not necessarily your TI dreams vanish away, but the guarantee isn't there anymore.
Oh, not the illusions.
And now Roche is up in fast. He's going to...
Dude, I didn't know. Does Savage just jump? Okay. Off for the clockwork.
Is Vitaly close to anything? BKB's very, very suited up for him. He's going to need like one more wave or one creep camp. They're in two minds. They have to get back, but they can't. They even pop the glyph. Like, this isn't going to do anything. You need this for when they're trying to push in onto your tier 3s, where you could maybe use the extra damage from the tower multi-shot just to try and kill someone. That's how desperate you are for damage right now. Oh, they tried to go for that pick-off onto Theolacor. Wasn't quite quick enough, though. Lumiere, you got to get back, my man. Maybe he wants level 20, that extra Blade Fury DPS to finally do something against the TB. You're about to get mega.
Fly. Katara has the Aegis, though, so you might commit everything for the first life. He won't have Meta though on the respawn. Supernova's going to cover the Slardin. And Slardin again with the Echo out. Vitaly will charge in. But once the Turret Blade can try and lock on top of the Death Prophet, the Fear is dragging them away. But Vitaly's damage is only minimal as soon as they group up. The Death Prophet unable to turn around. Lumiere stuck inside the middle. The dive back to the Juggernaut. And that is game as Tempest will book their ticket, securing at least a slot at the last chance qualifiers.
Oh, Tempest top 3. Not too many people would have predicted that towards